from wherever you are joining us. This is Mayegun live. Brethren, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, after reading the caption of this broadcast, read the description of the broadcast as well. Like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell them that Mayegun today, Mayegun is live. And if you have done that already, thank you. So tonight, we are starting this chat with a call for help, at the same time a cry of a disappointment from a young man that embarked on a single or solo protest against the wrath of hardship that has pervaded the land of Nigeria. Mr. Olushola Abioluwanishola Akimbo, aka Country Boy, started a solo kind of a protest from the 1st of December 2024, last month or last year. Depends on the one that works for you. But just last month here. And this young man traveled or trekked from Ibadan, Iwo Road, to Abuja in what he said was a solo protest to go and deliver a letter to Tinubu in Abuja. According to him, Tinubu's policies have made people poorer, people like himself, educated but unemployed, has been facing serious hardship, economic hardship inside this renewed shege of Tinubu. And on behalf of other poor youth in Nigeria, he decided to trek for 15 days. And he kept record of his, travel from Iwo Road to Abuja, Iwo Road in Ibadan, to Abuja, the FCT. He had his own followers on social media, by the way. He kept going on live, especially on Instagram as well as TikTok. But to his disappointment, he said when he got to Abuja, number one, his heroic, his heroic venture or adventure has received nearly no attention from the major media or news media in Nigeria. Not even the bloggers were interested in his heroic journey. And he has been in Abuja now for nearly a month. And according to him, not even ordinary councillor, a local government councillor in Abuja, welcomed him. Because what he did, what he believes he is doing, is to bring attention of Tinubu's regime to the hardship faced by majority of Nigerians. But this seems like everyone is saying, now who sent them? Who sent you? First, he announced his planned trek from Ibadan to Abuja, trying to raise funds for this, adventure. People didn't really turn up. But he got few support on TikTok, I heard, but it's not really anything. This guy expected Nigerians to actually rally around him for this heroic adventure. But to his own surprise and shock, can't be like say nobody sent him. So from when he started to when he got to Abuja, I think the arrival in Abuja, or the reality since he arrived in Abuja, seemed to have down on him that Nigerians are just too preoccupied with their own personal problems inside this contraption than to care about anybody trekking. There is more, but let's use this first one.
Thank you. May God continue to replenish your pockets, and may God continue to bless you in all ramifications. You are blessed in your family. You are blessed in your family. Let's go, Nigeria. Let's go, Nigeria. The slippers don't do my leg, and it'll make this thing, the line, the line they somehow to my this thing. I don't come on for Elwara Monkey. Now I don't reach Ondo State. But in the next few minutes, I will reach Akure.
Good days to all my fellow Nigerians. My name is Akimbo Oluwanishola, popularly known as Mr. Nigeria. I'm the trekathon guy that I embarked on this journey on the 1st of December 2024. The purpose of this journey is to meet with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to discuss some relevant issue concerning what is happening in our dear nation. I just need all Nigerian support, regardless of what language you speak or what faith you profess. We all count for Nigeria. We are Nigerians, and indeed, Nigeria is in all. Please and please, your financial support and undying love so far is much more appreciated. Let us unite. Let us use the opportunity to make this mission accomplish. God bless you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the giant of Africa, whose children are potentially created and excellently doing wonders from all over the world. Trust and believe. Explore Nigeria for more adventure of a lifetime. Nigeria is a place to be. Regardless of what we are passing through at the moment, Nigeria is born for greatness. But it is impossible to be great without difficulties. Thank you all, and God bless you.
I'm on Nigeria. Sàn àpòkùn díẹ̀ ká tó kò dẹ̀ bójú mu tó. Kí n fi ẹsẹ̀ láti dé Ibadan lọ sí Abuja since December 1st last year to date. Kó má sí common councillor of ward kó má lè attend sí mi pé you this guy, why did you trek from Ibadan to Abuja? It's unfair. Kò bójú mu tó rárá. Kò jẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí èèyàn lè máa gbọ́ sétí. Bó mo ṣe wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o tí ò bá sẹ́ni government official kan tó attend sí mi tó ti ẹ̀ béèrè pé wọ guy kí ló rí kí ni reason tó ṣe nǹkan báyìí, I will not rest. Màá tán màá di government ni o, màá dọ́mọ kú borí ọmọ ṣọta ọmọ kan jẹ́gbọ́n sí gbòòrò gidi ní máa rìn from one place to another ni. Màá máa rìn kiri gbòòrò títí tí màá fi rìn kí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi á fi gbẹ tí màá fi ṣánkú dànù. Mi ní lọlé o. Àyàfi tó ń bá attend sí mi lókun, I will not go back. Gbogbo àwọn tó advise pé kí n lọ lé ẹ̀ mi ní lọlé o. Mo ti di kan jẹ́gbọ́n sílùú Èkó yìí mi ní lọlé mọ́.
Thank you.
What he actually said there, to those of you who don't understand Yoruba, is that, number one, when he first started, it was all looking probably like maybe it will get the attention from Nigerians. Like, please donate, because I'm doing this for all of us. Nigeria is a great country. I am Mr. Nigeria, popularly known as Mr. Nigeria. So Nigeria is a great country. And to be great, we have to face difficulty. So that was what he told himself. He convinced himself that at least some Nigerians will see reason with him. So he got to Ondo. Finally, he got to Abuja after 15 days. So when he got to Abuja, reality sort of down on him. He was telling himself that he was in Abuja to have a meeting with Tinubu, so that he can have one-on-one meeting and discuss some critical issue. So after 2 weeks, he started complaining that he's been around and not a single government official welcomed him or even asked him that why did you have to trek from Ibadan to Abuja? What is the problem? He said nobody even cared. And that people are now advising him to go back home. Just trek back to Ibadan. And it was like, no, he's not going to go anywhere. That they should keep ignoring him. Now he's going to be trekking everywhere until his blood dry, until he dies. He's not going back to Ibadan. I know some of you are laughing because to you, you are actually the real. Okay, I'm laughing too because you are laughing, right? Because I can imagine what some of you are thinking right now. That we really lay you. That's exactly what his point is. That Nigerians have become so unempathetic. Here you get, like sometimes trying to say you are doing something on behalf of Nigerians in this manner is like you are just setting yourself up. In this day and time of social media, there are some certain things that, Baba, if you still have your sanity, do not go on social media and say you want to fight for Nigeria or you are something like this. Because to people, it's easier. They're just like, you want to go and tell Tinubu what? Like, what? You want to tell him that people are suffering? There's poverty and is that actually what you want to do? Or you're just looking for somebody to pick this up and possibly give you some money and tell you to go back, and that's it, you're going to, because you won't be the first person claiming to be trekking to Abuja. It got so much, like under Bukwari, that people didn't know that people are suffering from schizophrenia, they are suffering from mental disorder. But they thought they were doing patriotism and, trekking to go and meet people who are deliberately destroying the place. You want to go and beat them and say what? You want to tell them that people are suffering, or you just want to go and show to them that you are not mentally okay. What kind of protest is that in the first place? So Alaye realized, and he felt like he's convinced, right, that even if an ordinary councillor, they should send to come and see him. And except for that, he's more or less like on a, on a suicide mission, you say. So yesterday, right, he made another video. This time, it is actually to say what I just said now, that why are you Nigerians not supporting me? I'm trying to save or call the attention of government to what you are passing through, stuff like that, right? And that's the one that I got, and I had to go back. I remember when he started the journey, okay? Because to me, I'm like, Baba, I don't understand. Why would you trek from Ibadan to Abuja? Why not just wait for when Tinubu is in Lagos? Then maybe trek from from Ibadan to Lagos. But they still won't let you see him. The first person that tried it was in 2015. Remember that guy? The guy that trekked from Kano or so. No, sorry, I think he trekked from Lagos. He's one Aboki guy like that. Trekked from Lagos to Abuja. Remember him? And that was the time that APC, Egbekebese fraud of change was very fresh. Do you remember then? It was fresh. So everybody still was like drinking the Kool-Aid of APC, Egbekebe. And Bokwari and Pastor Ruga, they met him they met him at the APC secretariat at Abuja, remember? Yeah, that was the only guy. And I think they gave the guy, was it 1 million naira or 1.5 million naira? And it was to celebrate the victory of Bokwari. But by the time Bokwari was done, many of them were already dead. Those who died in the hands of terrorists died. Those who died of hunger died. Those who died of poor healthcare, access to healthcare died. And Bokwari and his family and his acolyte, all of them, they became multi-billionaire. And Nigeria, poverty capital of the world. And we used to call on that guy and say, where is that guy again? I mean, something or whatever. What was that? You cannot, for any reason right now, publicly claim you are doing something to celebrate APC, or you are doing something to support APC, and what you want to do is to trek, who will cost you? I mean, it is the reality now. So when bro woke up yesterday to call our attention again to, why are you all like this? Why do you not even like feel for me? Do you know what I suffered? And stuff like that. So he called on Tinubu again. They invite me.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ẹ dákun ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi. Láti bí last year ni mo ti ń rìn káàkiri, láti December 1st ni mo ti fẹsẹ̀ rìn láti Ìbàdàn lọ sí Abuja. Pé mo tiẹ̀ ní nǹkan tí mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ wí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi, ẹ help mi. Ó ti sú mi, ẹ̀mí mi ti fẹ́ bọ́, ẹ ṣàánú mi. To all Nigerians in diaspora, home and abroad, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ help mi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ help mi, kò síbi tí iwájú ò ṣe lọ mọ́ ẹ̀yìn ò ṣe padà sí. Ẹ ṣàánú mi. Kò ṣe pé mo kàn rìn fẹsẹ̀ rìn láti Ìbàdàn lọ sí Abuja homelessly and helplessly. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi, kódà agenda tí mo sọ pé tí n bá tọrọ pé tí n bá tiẹ̀ meet any government official, agenda tí mo ní lọ́kàn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi, ẹ ṣàánú mi. Ẹ̀yin wòye Nàìjíríà, ẹ má wò mí ràn, home and abroad, ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Kò sẹ́nìkan tó attend sí mi, wọn ò dá mi lóhùn. Agenda tí mo fẹ́ kà tí n bá tẹ̀lé any government official, òun ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi yìí. Why I trek from Ibadan to Abuja to see Mr. President. My plea to our lovely president. Sir, kindly listen to the voices of Nigerians, Mr. President, and all our esteemed leaders. I stand before you today to humble and honor to present this voice of millions of young Nigerians who are yearning for change. My trekking from Ibadan to Abuja was not just a physical trek, but a symbol of representation of struggles and aspiration of our generation. As I walk, I carry with the weight of our collective concerns, the burden of unemployment, the pain of poverty, the fear of insecurity, and the frustration of a system that seems to neglect our needs. But I also carry the hope and resilience that define our youth. Mr. President, we are not just leaders of tomorrow, we are the change makers of today. We are the ones who drive in innovation, entrepreneurship, and social change in our communities. Sir, we need more of your support and your listening ear. We urge you to address the pressing issue that affects our lives, from education to healthcare, infrastructure to economic improvement. We ask you to listen to our voices and our ideas and our concerns. We request that you work with us to create a Nigeria that is just, equitable, and prosperous for all. Specifically, Mr. President, we implore you to take immediate action to alleviate the suffering of our people. The cost of living in Nigeria has become unbearable. It's making it difficult. Unbearable. The price of food, fuel, and other essential commodities have skyrocketed, making it difficult for many Nigerians to avoid even the basic necessity of life. We beg you, Mr. President, to use your executive powers to bring down the prices of food and fuel. Let us start with these two essential commodities. If we can make them affordable, it will bring relief to millions of Nigerians and give us a sense of hope that things can get better. We are not just asking for the moon, Mr. President. We are asking for the basic necessity of life. We are asking for a chance to live with dignity. We are asking for a chance to build a better future for ourselves and our children. In conclusion, Mr. President, I want to leave you with a message of hope and challenge with the youth of Nigeria. We are not just the future, we are the present. We are the one who will shape the destiny of our nation. Let us work together to build a Nigeria that we can all be proud of. That is it. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má wò mí ràn, ẹ ṣàánú fún mi, ẹ̀yin ọmọ orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ilé ò ṣe lọ mọ́, iwájú ò ṣe lọ mọ́, ẹ̀yìn ò ṣe padà sí.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. Oh. I am mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
Bro, I am, you are actually funny. If by chance you get to see this video, okay, I'm not mocking you. You are just so funny. And you are so ignorant as well. Okay. And ignorance is a pandemic in that contraption. However, there are those who are selectively ignorant. So, what do you mean? What do you mean by you can't go back to your house or to your home? If you need transport fare from Abuja back to Ibadan, do you understand? That is the easiest and simple thing anybody can do for you. Okay? But that you actually wrote something that you want to go and give to Tinubu, is the height of tomfoolery. You understand? Like, I don't know how it is like to live in Nigeria, like physically, but I have an idea. Sure, you get. I also understand that more than 70% Nigerians are suffering from mental disorder. This is not me. This is the data released by the NBS in Nigeria. Nigerians, over 70% Nigerians are suffering from different kind of mental disorder. Okay. And it all kind of comes from the pressure, the depression, the stress, economically and others that people have been subjected to in that place. But there is also the pandemic of ignorance. Why would you actually like trek to Abuja to go and tell Tinubu that you are suffering cost of? Everyone is saying it to him. He himself came out once, a while back. You remember when he said the cost of is high?
The cost of fuel has gone up. Food and other prices have followed it. Households and businesses struggling. Things seem anxious and uncertain. I understand the hardship you face. I wish there were other ways, but there's not.
Hey!
He kept saying it repeatedly that he knows that you are all going through hell. But there's nothing he can do about it. There is no other way. So why would you subject yourself to this kind of inhuman treatment, and then you are now calling on the Nigerians in diaspora, Nigerians to help you. Nigerians, please help me. I have an agenda. Baba, the least you can do right now is to go and pick a form. Yeah, pick up a form, which is going to be the youth conference. Tinubu is organizing a youth summit where he expects some of you youth to come and gather in Abuja. They will pay you money. All right? You appear on TV and the rest of that, they will pay you some money, put you in a hotel, I think, to come and advise him on what he should do for you. Yeah, do you know that Tinubu is organizing a youth summit, I've been a youth conference for the youth of Nigeria to come together and tell him what they want and how it can help them in the face of this hardship. So maybe you can have that. Or you trek to Abuja to go and say what everyone has been saying to Tinubu from day one. The hardship you are facing or the economic ruin you are facing in that contraption today is deliberate. How can you not see it? Yes, they are paying people to tell you that you have to face hardship because they are doing a reform. They said an hard reform. And you're so lucky, by the way. You trek to Abuja. maybe all those terrorists, maybe they actually felt like he's a madman or something, like, you know, because how did you do it? Eh? And to make the matter worse, I kind of feel like